as the players are getting ready to get started. Who will win? Will it be Roland Shang with Izzet Delver on the left? Or will it be Ronald with Death and Taxes on the right? We'll give chat 5 minutes for that. Best of luck to you in your gambling, chat. We have many things to go over today. We have many rounds of Magic the Gathering today. Lots of really exciting, mind-blowing content ahead of us. Turn 1 Delver, a Daze on Mother of Runes. Delver attacks, didn't flip. What is Magic the Gathering, says Perfy. What's up, Perfy? Perfy's confused. Here's a ponder for Roland. So, I could have started from one of the 8 recorded matches I have from the LGS. But I started with Death and Taxes versus Izzet Delver because the people who watch this later on YouTube love it. They love it. Can't get enough of it. What's up? What's up, Dark Zero? Dark Zero is playing right now on the right side of your screen, folks. And Dark Zero at the top of all of our leaderboards, as usual, top gifter, top cheerer, and all-time greatest cheers all belong to Dark Zero. So this is an important member of our community and a big supporter of this channel. And as I'll say on every stream that we do, thank you, Dark Zero. Keeping the show alive. All right, Wooded Foothills fetching here. Life totals on the phone on the right side of the screen. Sub goals, follow goals, bits goals. The whole damn thing is on the bottom right of your screen. This is likely the last live stream of the month of September. Being that in 2 days it's October. So let's get to our goals, everybody. Let's get to our goals. Dragon's Rage Channeler. And in addition to our YouTube viewers, now, the people who are watching this live on Twitch, some of your minds might be blown. Some people, believe it or not, watch this later on YouTube, not live. Don't ask me why. That's what they choose to do. But I'm just playing, YouTube people. I'm just playing. But anyway, all jokes aside, the discussion lately in the Twitters and the YouTubes and everything about Ragavan, about Delver, about Dragon's Rage Channelers, about Dazes, about, I remember, I'm old enough to remember 3 months ago when everybody was like, ban Delver, ban Brainstorm, ban Ponder. I mean, this has been going on for forever. And I take the temperature on this, I think, every week from Twitch chat. How are we feeling right now, everybody? What are we what are we feeling? What are we hating? What are we loving? Is Legacy enjoyable right now? Does the monkey need to go? Do we need to ban just Scalding Tarn? What are we thinking? Perfy says banning Astrolabe was a mistake. I actually really, really liked Astrolabe, and I was sad to see it go. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Brainstorm resolving here for Roland. I think a Surveil left the card on top. Thinking about a response to this Flicker Wisp, I believe. Oh no, he's just bolting it. We're past that point. All right, Ragavan goes in the yard from the Surveil from the bolt. In a format where turn 1 is so important, take a turn off so Astrolabe wasn't strong, and a turn 4 plus Astrolabe sounds just fine. Yeah, I think the thing about Astrolabe that in the end made it toxic was that it just forced everybody to run snow basics. And I can understand that being a reason to get rid of it. But I wish, and we just had Kaldheim. We just had Modern Horizons 2 drop. And Modern Horizons 1 should have handled this problem as well. We needed Snow Hate. We needed the, you know, the card that makes you second guess just running Snowlands so people think you have snow cards in your deck. We needed a sideboard card that blew out people to running too many snow permanents. That's my feeling on it. I think there was an opportunity missed for Astrolabe to fit into the format just fine and be a healthy member of Legacy just like everything else. All right, here's Recruiter of the Guard, and it will find Solitude. Very nice. Snore Munchlax is here. Hello, hello. Many people are hanging out in the 90s MTG Discord. Snore Munchlax included. Exclamation point Discord in chat if you want to join us there. Okay, so a Delver with a little bit of glare on it, a Dragon's Rage Channeler with less glare on it, and now Expressive Iteration getting cast here. Delver is fine, Darcy is fine, Ragavan maybe less fine. Maybe. By the way, this is the ban segment of the show. So if you have any takes on bans, now's the time. I'm not going to talk about bans for hours. Don't worry. Blue-Red Delver, 86% favored. Likely a lot of people betting on Roland in chat. Prediction poll is closed. Roland number 2 on our gift subs leaderboard and on our cheer leaderboard. So this is number 1 and number 2 facing off right now on our gift and cheer leaderboard. Roland, of course, a big supporter of the channel. Helps out a lot behind the scenes. If Ragavan gets banned, Delver will play more Delvers and hold the same market share. That's likely true to some extent. Curious to know why running Snow Basics is a problem. I think a world where Blood Moon, Back to Basics, and Wasteland are less good is healthier for the format. I don't know, but like I understand some people's annoyance with the fact that you felt like you can only run your Snow Basics. All right, looks like a Batter Skull just came down. Andres, thank you for the follow. And what's the scoop? The scoop is 8 rounds of Legacy were recorded at the LGS, and we're going to see how many we could get to tonight before I fall asleep. Not because they're boring, but because it'll get late. Got some long rounds ahead. SFF, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hit the follow button if you like Legacy, everybody. Ooh, we got a coffee donation. Thanks for recording and commenting on this game. It's really fun to watch. Sam F. from Game Story. What's up, Sam? How's it going? I played a match against Sam, which I think we'll see today. No, wait, no. I forgot which matches were recorded. Hold on one second. There are matches with Sam regardless. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't play Sam on camera. Whatever. Nobody even knows what I'm talking about. Thank you for the coffee, Sam. Appreciate it. All right. Brainstorm. Getting put in the yard. Delver flipping here. Into an insectile aberration. Batterskull on the other side of the battlefield, not ideal for Roland. We don't have deck lists for this, but Roland, as far as I know, is still running Brazen Borrowers as of the last time I played against Roland. So we'll see. That's one option. Okay, swinging. Putting Ronald down to 3 is relevant here. Can Roland fire off a bolt and win this right now before Batterskull gets to do anything? Scalding Tarn fetch. Gets a red mana. Is Ronald going to forget not porting and wastelanding here? I mean, I don't even think those are the correct plays. You're facing down 2 flyers. Oh, what's that? Oh, a Dragon's Rage Channeler and a Murktide. Looks like a full-size Murktide coming down here. Leaving Delirium. Putting those aside. Putting a bunch of foil cards in exile. Dark Zero jamming emotes that most of you could never even dream of having. Dark Zero unlocked all the emotes on this channel. We have to make more emotes just to accommodate. Flicker Wisp. Likely targeting Murktide, yep. And attacking with Batterskull, which we all saw coming. No blocks. Putting Ronald up to 7. But 7 probably isn't high enough. If Ronald has... I mean, he has the Flicker Wisp. Oh, okay. All right. A scoop, and Roland takes game 1. And if you caught yesterday's live stream, and I asked this question in our Discords this afternoon, what did you think of pre-modern? And anybody that's watching right now, let me know. Did you like that format? Should we explore it a bit more? Had you seen it before? Is it boring? Does that format just suck? All ranges of opinions and feedback are welcome. I'm curious what people think, because we hadn't done pre-modern in quite a long time. And, yeah, I'm wondering what people think. All right, Mother of Runes comes down here off of Karakas. And a fetch now happening for Roland, getting a basic mountain. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, no, I left my phone in the other room, and it's ringing. All right. I guess I'll find out hours from now. Pre-modern looked like a lot of fun, but that one guy in round 2 and 3 played too slowly. I mean, if you caught yesterday's stream, you saw some real grind fest. You think some of these legacy matches are grindy? Some of these matches we saw yesterday were a real grind fest. But it kind of was like looking back in time in a lot of ways, because that's how, the grindy matches used to be back in the day. Andres is building a deck for pre-modern based on the hype I feel in NYC. Haven't played it, but if it's Magic and old cards, it has to be good. All right, there's a take there. There's a take. I have like some pre-modern decks nearly... I know you were talking about yourself. Nearly completed. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll focus on finishing them. Stoneforge Mystic. On the stack. A bolt took out the Mother of Runes, so that's no longer a threat. Roland thinking about fetching here. I wouldn't say it's comparable to Pauper. It feels... I don't know what pre-modern is comparable to, really. It feels like weak Legacy from a long time ago. Like tier 3 decks from 20 years ago or something like that. Something like that. Brainstorm in response. Has to tap out for it, though. Thalia taxing here. Gonna make this a little bit difficult. Oh, I misread the entire situation. Okay, so Recruiter found the Stoneforge. I like when I look away from the match for a second to read chat and then I look back, things look like they're happening that are not happening. The Stoneforge was in hand. Recruiter found the Stoneforge. Sorry about that. Caracas bounces Thalia. Oh, a Caracas in Roland's board, I guess. And here's Ponder. Building Yuri on Death and Taxes, nice. If you want a neat list from Yuri on Death and Taxes, I shared one earlier today or yesterday in the Discord. Any hot deck lists I find, I share in the Discord. Doing the research for everybody. Recruiter, Wasteland on Caracas, and Thalia's back. I'm sure Roland's thrilled about that play. Caracas now able to protect Thalia as well. Roland kind of stuck here. Next turn, the port will be online. Bought what you were missing for Yurion. Nice. Should arrive tomorrow. Perfect. Yeah, Yurion seems like the way. Got your Timeless Dragons this week. Nice. Yeah, Timeless Dragon is pretty spicy. I like that card. A couple of weeks ago, I played a cube draft, and I had a Timeless Dragon in my deck, and it was like the MVP. This was an old border cube draft. Pretty fun time. That was a fun afternoon. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I think Yurion is more popular now. Just because it's getting it a little bit better against Delver, possibly. Force of Will hitting the Stoneforge. All right, rolling on tapping here. Delver trigger. No flip. These Delvers aren't flipping fast for Roland so far today. Yeah, that old border cube was dope. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle for Roland. Didn't catch what it was naming, unfortunately. Maybe Caracas? Ponder. One bad thing about these pre-recorded matches is I can't ask them what Pithing Needle was naming. One day I'll figure out a way to fix that. I mean, the easy fix would be forcing everybody to put a note on the cards. Skyclave Apparition hits the Delver and attacking for 3. And I think Ronald's running away with this game too. Porting on upkeep, so Pithing Needle was not on port. I think the Needle was likely on Caracas. Bolt on Thalia. On upkeep. Using the land targeted by port. And here's Expressive Iteration. It is. Okay, thank you, Dark Zero. Dark Zero was playing, so they know. All right. Looks like a Wasteland got played from the Expressive Iteration Exile Zone. Attacking for 3, putting Roland down to 5. Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, if you have any Death and Taxes questions and you want to direct them at Ronald, Dark Zero in chat would be where to go. Dark Zero is also in our Discord. You can add him there and ask away. No guarantee he'll answer. I'm just playing. He'll help. He'll help out. All right. Roland tapping 2 here. Oh no, tapping 1. Dragon's Rage Channeler. And a Ponder, Surveil Trigger. All right, we got some questions flying in about Yuri on Death and Taxes. And I've said this before on stream, and I think it's worth noting every time. And I'm not even trying to exaggerate, but Ronald is a top player in New York City, and everybody watching this, I'm sure by now knows that Roland is as well. We're watching 2 really good players here. Brainstorm. It might seem unnecessary to say that, but I mean, you could flick on any YouTube video or Twitch channel and watch any 2 people play Magic against each other, and that's fun. But right now we're watching 2 really good players. Just so you know, worth pointing out. It looks like Roland has Delirium at this point. I see Creature Instant. Yeah, he has Delirium. So that Dragon's Rage Channel will have to attack next turn, but is available to block now. Sword of Fire and Ice, though, is going to make everything a lot more difficult. Let's see how this goes. Tapping to equip something. And a Braid. Okay, a Braid on the Sword of Fire and Ice in response. And a Surveil Trigger, putting Scalding Tarn in the yard. And Roland correctly ordering the graveyard, which we can appreciate, right, chat? Don't you appreciate when people correctly order their graveyards when things resolve? I mean, shouldn't we start a crackdown on people that don't correctly order their graveyards and start punishing them somehow? Which brings me to the reserve. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk about reserve list today. I'm forever plagued by the lack of Tabernacle and the third sea. Yeah, I don't even... what's the... Well, right now, literally right now in Legacy, I would play Blue-Red Delver. I would jam that deck. I like Blue-Red Delver. If you've been following the channel for a long time, I've played tons of Blue-Red Delver on the channel. But... now they're running 4 volcanic islands, and I only have 3, and I'm just like, I know I could run a Steam Vents, but, I know it's going to bother the hell out of me if I lose a game because I didn't have 2 more life or whatever. Or I'm stuck dazing my Steam Vents or something. And, I don't know. Yeah, it can't be that bad. It's just I don't know. I'd rather just do something else. Storm Munchlax with the correct take. A Tabernacle is nearly 1 month rent in NYC. Have you checked the rent in NYC recently? It's out of control. Just play the list without basics and you'll never know which one you drew. Yeah. Maybe. I like the idea of Enchantress, but I don't understand why it receives, mini hate. Is Enchantress the Boggles of Legacy? I think if I'm being honest, I think Legacy Enchantress just is not a good deck. It just is not powerful enough to compete, and it's miserable to play against. It just like you can't even take your turn. It's in my experience, it's just like okay, hurry up and kill me already. Emrakul me as soon as possible because I'm just like falling asleep here. Just stop, just stop paying rent. Tell your landlord you wanted more legacy cards. That's not a bad idea. Maybe on the last day of the lease. My landlord, if you're watching, I'm sorry in advance. I like my landlord's not watching. I like Rest in Peace plus Helm combo and Enchantress. Yeah. It's just that like by the time Enchantress is all set up and ready to win the game, it's been like an hour and a half and I still haven't been able to take a game action. Oh man. Sorry, Enchantress. Half the people watching just left because they all play Enchantress. I'm joking, obviously. Nobody plays that deck. All right. Mother of Runes is on the board here. Glare is on the board here. Harsh Lighting at the LGS. What are you going to do, right? An island and one other land. 2 Ponders in the graveyard for Roland. Is this working? One bad thing about hosting the show by myself is that I'm the only person that could check if something's working. Hold on. Okay, things appear to be working. Thalia. All right, that was a wasteland for Roland. Force pitching expressive iteration on Thalia. If I had 3 Serra Sanctums, I'd play Enchantress in pre-modern. Is there a gold border Serra Sanctum? That's got to be quite a bit cheaper and an option, right? Most pre-modern people. Oh, there's not. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought all those Urza Saga lands had a gold border version. Putting 2 back on top from this brainstorm. Needle likely on Mother of Runes. Yeah, I know. They had to be in champs decks, but I figured like all of them made the cut in a champs deck at some point during that time. Well, I guess that's not true because I mean I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Is it delirious? It is not delirious.
It's Skyclave Apparition got dazed, it looks like. Roland has a wasteland. Does he replay the Volk? Does not have Delirium yet, I believe. Okay, so he uses the wasteland, replays the Volk, and passes. Skyclave Apparition. Number 2. Could get dazed here, but unlikely Roland has a second one. And would the Skyclave hit the Dragon's Rage Channel or the Needle? I think the Needle, right? If it's on Mother of Runes. Oh, okay. Hits the Dragon's Rage Channeler and attacks with Mother of Runes. And Roland takes 1. Roland with a game story, a playmat. Very nice. The shop now has playmats for their with their own icon on it, logo. Tarfire hits Skyclave. Roland gets an illusion and blocks. That was pretty good. Ronald plays a port and Stoneforge. I think that's going to resolve. Yep, it's resolving. Ronald's searching the deck. Are we going to see Kaldra come play out here?
I'll get the batter skull just in case he has to. Turn your
I believe that's Batter Skull. I don't know these double masters extended art cards so well, so. Yeah, I think that was a Batter Skull. All right, Delver for Roland pass. Maybe Cauldron in hand? Nope, Batter Skull. Okay. Phyrexian Germ comes out. Port the Volcanic Island. Not looking good for Roland at the moment. Ooh, a Braid on top. That's pretty good. That's going to be pretty good. Unfortunately, now Ronald knows it's in hand. That matters maybe a little bit because Ronald can keep 5 mana open to protect it. Roland attacks and loses life? Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, okay. They got the life totals wrong. Okay. Anyway, Batterskull attacks. Mana open to rescue Batterskull if needed. Not going to worry about it. Brings Yuri onto hand. Upkeep. Will Ronald use the port? No. Knows about the Abrade in Roland's hand. I think hoping to... There might be a Stoneforge activation available or a bluff of 1. Insectile Aberration attacks for 3. I wonder what's going on with... Like, do you Abrade here or do you wait? It's 5 to bounce, right? Or is it? No, wait. I'm sorry. It's 3. It's 3 to bounce. It's 3 to bounce. 5 to equip, right? Yeah. It's 3. It's 3 to return to hand. Yeah, you're right. Roland casts Null Rod. That'll be pretty good. I was mixing up the activated abilities of the Batterskull cost. Council's Judgment. That'll likely hit the Null Rod. Yeah. Null Rod now exiled. Roland surprisingly also voted for Null Rod. Voted for his own Null Rod. Just need to rip 8 bolts off the top. Yeah, I mean, if anyone could do it, Roland can, right? Attacking with Insectile Aberration. It's not going to be able to race the Phyrexian Germ here. Batterskull just going to gain that life right back. Attacking with Batterskull. And I think we see the... Nope, not firing off the Abrade yet. Caracas pass. Bolt on Stoneforge. Don't think Ronald cared about that so much. Roland might have been better off bolting himself at this point. Insectile Aberration can block to save Roland another turn, potentially. Nope, going to attack with it. Put Ronald down to 20. Roland passes. Ports on end step. Abrade on Batterskull. Ronald puts it back in hand. Counts up to 5. And here's Batterskull back again. Phyrexian Germ, pass. Living Weapon trigger. Happens whether Roland likes it or not. Resolving a Brainstorm here. Don't see how Roland can possibly win this game with Batterskull protected. I mean, okay, here's Dragon's Rage Channeler. Even if he double blocks and kills the token, it'll just come back. Stoneforge. Force pitching Delver. Surveil trigger. Attacking with Phyrexian Germ. Which creature do you sacrifice here? I think, yeah. And here's Urion, which we knew was enhanced since a while back. And a port, and that'll be match. So Ronald gets that one.